It's the How's This Good for Anybody podcast, starring Rich DePalantino, Steve Yardumian, and Tommy Leahy.
Both.
We're recording,
so we can start the section where we do the playful banter in the beginning.
the playful banter. Oh, so I wanted to ask you, because last week we did more playful banter.
You did,
and you guys didn't.
No, I know.
Yeah,
it was
How'd
a problem.
You feel about that?
It was a major problem, and I told him, I was like, "What are you doing? You're going off kilter because Steve's not here. Everything's
He's all off
everything's
kilter.
off."
Rich, you're off kilter.
How you feel about that, Rich?
Honestly, how it is now, my wife just starts talking, and I kind of internally snooze.
Nah.
You know?
Yeah.
I just snooze.
You internally hit the snooze
Nah.
button.
Snoozing.
Wow.
I don't allow that kind of stuff.
No,
I make sure I get heard.
Who wears the pants in the marriage?
Me.
I wear pants a lot of times, just regularly.
Just
though.
as a fashion
just regular
statement.
pants.
Yeah,
Yeah, regular.
Yeah,
and
fair.
shorts.
Yeah.
Rarely a skirt though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very rarely a skirt myself.
I have
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
denim sundress that I will pull out from
Only
time to
only
time.
during
Like when it's
St.
hot.
Patty's
Yeah.
Day.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good show, guys.
Spicy meatball.
Anytime, it's been a pleasure. You
Yep.
know?
What was the idea that somebody had for our podcast last night? That was really, the episode was really
Oh
short.
my gosh, that was.
Oh yeah, like me guessing somebody's birthday. That's
This
what
is
it is.
yeah. We're gonna.
Oh.
This is a new podcast
Yeah.
called "Rich Just Guessing People's Birthdays" as when they come on.
But I don't need to guess your guys' birthdays because I already know it. That's one of the first
Do
things
you
I do when I
actually?
become
You
friends
know
with
their
somebody.
birthdays? Go right now.
Oh yeah, I do. Absolutely.
don't.
Go.
What's mine?
Really? That's one of the first things I research when I become
He
friends
don't
with
know.
people.
He don't know.
But here's the thing, guys. Do we really want to discuss that
No,
right now?
he don't know. He don't know.
He doesn't know.
No, I do. I just
Wow.
don't think we should waste the
Like
time
you.
discussing it.
Really?
He don't know.
Because I think we should.
I
But
think
that's
we
a lot
should.
of time wasted because like I'd be saying, okay, well, hey, this is Tommy's birthday. You know, it's on this and date.
Yeah.
That would take way too long to do
I'm
that.
on board and fully believe you. And yeah, I'm down
Thanks.
to move on. Yeah.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
wow.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man.
Rich is a great guy, everyone.
But like, okay, for example, Jules is April 23rd.
Whoa.
No.
How do you do that?
I'm
How
your
did you
I'm your
do
WAF though. You should know mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know Steve and Tommy's too.
You know the wifey password.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It's password.
But
Yeah, password 123.
Tommy's birthday is February.
February? That feels like a no.
Homeboy gonna be 2-6 in 10 days.
Really?
Are you serious?
and how
10
does
days?
that how does that make you
Yeah,
feel?
we're gonna have to have a birthday episode.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
my grandkids, I love them.
Damn.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Kids must be really young.
You're
Dealing
26.
with wrinkles, I think, is the main thing I'm concerned about. Is the wrinkles,
Wrinkles.
wrinkles in time, wrinkles in skin.
Yeah. Wrinkle.
You know,
Yeah.
Just
You're
yeah.
gonna be 26 and you're getting worried about wrinkles.
wrinkles. Yeah,
Jules says that not judgingly at all.
wrinkles.
I didn't know. No, actually, I didn't know that guys worried about wrinkles. Is that a thing?
All I think about is wrinkles.
The only
Do
thing
you
I
worry
I
about
can't stop
wrinkles?
saying wrinkles.
the only thing I worry about in old age is losing my hair. That's
Really?
the only
Okay.
thing
Yeah.
I worry about. That's it.
Short
I mean,
on
I
the
just
top,
know
long
it's
on the
gonna
sides.
happen. It's
To
just,
me?
No, for
No.
me, it's just a matter of time.
You think
Really?
so?
Yeah.
Oh well, no, it's already happening. It's
Oh.
just-
We
Yeah.
should all get the preemptive old guy haircut. So let's just say next time you're at the
Exactly.
barber,
Let's shave the.
shave the top,
just shave
leave
the
it on
top
the
off,
side.
leave it on the sides. That's right.
What if we did that?
That would be
So-
so funny
What
for an
if we did
episode. We
that?
all
In
have
college,
bald
so-
spots.
But what if that became like a 20-something's fad, like just to wear your hair?
We could try
Okay.
starting it.
But hang on. All right. So in college, we had this guy who
Damien.
he would do it like he would do anything for like a laugh.
Oh,
So-
Lewis. That was Lewis,
Lewis,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Damien.
And so
Damian
we
Lewis.
had
He's an
we had this this huge like dance thing coming up at school,
Mhm.
and we were like, okay, you got to make a commercial like in between the acts, right? So we come up with this commercial idea. He's supposed to be this like 60-some-year-old dance instructor. He has to have lost all of the hair up, so he goes out. Actually, no, this was in the dorm. He shaves the top of his head,
Oh.
just like in the bowl area, and
That's a
all the
commitment,
side is still there.
Oh my gosh.
It was hilarious.
That's such a commitment.
Just-
Made the video.
Oh,
it
I
was,
bet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Just
To this
go
day.
bald. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no,
Yeah.
I will get a hair transplant if I need to. I will do whatever it takes to keep my gorgeous locks. I will do it.
I think
I'll go into massive debt for that.
I think I have my dad's and my grandfather's hair, and my grandfather has a full head of blonde hair.
Wow.
And he's like
That's
98.
impressitive.
I don't know. He's old.
Yeah.
Once you get old, you're just old. And
Yeah,
then
it doesn't
that's
matter
The
anymore.
follicles are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Wow.
full head,
Yeah.
blonde hair.
My
How does
dad-
that work? Getting a hair transplant.
So there's many different ways of doing it.
Michael
So
Scott did it.
that's true.
Yeah.
He did get a in
Chris
real life.
Martin.
Chris Martin, yeah. Chris Martin played Michael
Chris
Scott
Martin.
in The Office. Hello. Now, so
Hello, welcome to the office, everyone. So glad to
good.
see you. Pants.
Such a good Chris Martin.
oh yeah, hair transplants.
Yeah.
So they'll take like a small patch of hair from like the back of your head or
Yeah.
something, and they'll put it like they'll attach the follicles to the bald spot of your head. No, I'm serious. I'm actually dead serious, and it kind of will stimulate hair growth the rest of it.
Yeah.
There's another way of doing it, which is the long way, where they actually insert individual hair follicles per appointment, like where it can be like thousands of hair follicles per appointment, and it
Follicles.
takes like
He said hair follicles.
He said follicles?
Yeah.
You said follicles?
I meant follicles.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
let's
I
be
didn't even
mature
catch
about
that.
this.
Nobody
Catch.
caught that?
Good catch.
Guys, let's be mature about this.
Thousands
This
of
episode,
follicles?
this episode, I
Follicles.
don't want to be joking around.
Yeah. Oh,
Thousands.
Okay.
we
of
gotta be
follicles.
serious
I want
for our listeners.
This episode's gonna be serious as poop, man.
Seriously, guys.
Serious.
Let's get
Can't even get the
serious.
word out.
Now, I am dead serious about how the hair follicle thing works.
I know you. Yeah.
So,
you're
it's
dead.
crazy.
You're dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the other.
Tommy,
Tommy,
breathe.
get back to us.
Count to 4, Tommy.
Come back.
Sorry, I had no idea what I was doing.
It's okay, Chris Martin. It's okay, Chris
Chris
Martin
Martin?
of Coldplay.
Yeah. Can you sing us a song?
No, please don't.
Rich,
No, I
okay,
can't.
so I am not kidding you guys. From the night that you guys, so it was a Monday night, from that night until the day that it aired,
He laughed.
talked about that every day and laughed hysterically every day.
I
And
believe
then
that.
for 2 days after it aired,
I
he
believe that.
continued to listen to it and crack up. So he spent like 7 whole days laughing hysterically.
I needed to get it out of my system because it
Yeah.
was like my kryptonite. I
Yeah.
needed to get it out of my system because, like, also, and here's the thing that the viewers and listeners don't understand about that song.
Yeah.
The reason it was so funny was that out of nowhere, Tommy just like he leans over, starts the music, and then just stares daggers at me the whole time he's singing this dead serious, just no emotion in his face, just
Just
like
got it all figured
walking down the street with my pants on, like that was, and I
He knows
couldn't.
all the lyrics by heart.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Yep.
out. Just the total improv
Looking
just
at the sun
completely
and my
took him
eyes
aback.
start to bleed. Walking down the street, saying
Singing
your
your
name, wondering when you're gonna make me go insane. Sing it
Peanut
with
butter.
me.
Good pause.
There's the pause. I've
I
listened to it
forgot.
way too many times.
I was moving on into the peanut butter part. I'm sorry. I haven't listened to it enough
Oh, yeah.
times, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Rhino.
Oh.
He was playing it over and over the one morning to the point that I almost was like, I'm not going to kill his joy. But, like, I was very close to being like, okay, I
Done.
think I might be done hearing it. Like,
This is enough, Rich.
Now I don't find it funny anymore, so I'm
Yeah.
over it.
It's
I-
like
that's not true.
Yeah,
it's like
same.
kids wanting to listen to the same old the kid songs over and over.
Oh,
and
like
over
watching
again.
Yeah.
Frozen
Yeah.
50 for
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Baby
Exactly.
shark, da-da-da.
Oh my gosh.
Do.
Don't love, it's like Rolling Stones.
It's
Like,
like growing stems. off.
baby shark. You
You see it in the next music video. That's not.
it's a
That's,
baby
that's
shark.
bad.
Oh. Do it.
Steve, what do you do a good impression of?
Nothing.
You don't have any, you've got to have some
Are
good
you
impressions.
kidding? Absolutely not.
We all have like the one impression that we're
No,
really
I
good
don't. I really don't.
At.
Can you
Gotta have
speak
one.
parcel tongue? Ooh. I think we found it.
No. I don't know what that is.
Sounds like you're at the dentist.
Open, close.
That's the water. Yeah, the water hitting my teeth.
We have a friend who loves going to the dentist. Loves going to the dentist.
What?
Leslie.
She did say
She
that.
loves going to the dentist, and I
This
have
is
an
your
issue
artist
with
friend.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a major problem I have with that.
Why?
Don't like going to the dentist.
She just like talks everybody up when she gets there. What's going? How's she-
Probably.
I don't know.
But she said she loves the feeling of when they're cleaning her teeth and stuff. First of all, I'd rather have a
No.
cavity filled than have my teeth cleaned.
Really?
Because the teeth cleaned, like there's no numbness. They're jabbing into the gums and poking you and
Yeah.
scraping around your
It really
gums.
The
is
scraping is
not
the worst
fun.
part
Oh,
of that.
and you hear it in your
yeah.
head, you know. But when you're getting cavities filled, they just numb you up. You don't feel a thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that.
What if they?
Yeah, that's
I think that's wisdom teeth. That's
That's what I was just
Yeah,
spitting
you-
wisdom right there.
no,
man.
no. That's when you get your wisdom teeth out. And
Oh.
you're all
No,
drugged
it's
up. That's what
fine.
that
Yeah.
sounds like. Yeah.
It takes very little for him though. So
There's a
Right,
video
it's
of me
true,
after
yeah.
my wisdom teeth
Really?
surgery, and I was high as a kite. Yep.
I mean, I don't doubt that.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
saying, I also when you have you guys had your wisdom teeth pulled?
I haven't.
Yeah.
So were you high at all after you came off the anesthesia and the painkiller stuff they had?
It was not nearly as bad as I've seen
Okay.
other people, but I don't really remember what I said or what happened.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I had this unbelievable confidence, and I loved everybody. So I came out of the office, and the waiting room
What's
was
different?
packed.
I
The
know,
waiting room
what
was-
is-
Oh no.
The waiting room was just packed with people, and I come out. They wheel me out in a wheelchair. I'm just going, everybody. I'm like, how's everybody doing? And I was like, everybody, have a great day, and left. And then, so my mom took me to Walmart to get the painkiller prescription that I needed. And I was saying hi to everybody in the pharmacy, like, how's everybody doing? And then my mom said that she was getting my medicine, and she turned around, and I was gone. And so she's like, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I had to find it. And she said she found me in an aisle where they had wheelchairs. I'm staring at them like, oh.
You were just looking up at
Yeah.
the wheelchair.
he wanted
Yeah.
a ride. I think.
Yeah.
And then she said, too, there was a point where she was looking for something, and I was like, why don't you ask those doctors over there? And it was just the deli workers. Like, when they had the jacket on. Yeah.
Didn't you
That's pretty
also
good.
like talk about the nurses? Didn't she take a video with you? Like,
Oh,
talking
yeah. I was talking
to
about the nurses
talking
and how.
about them.
Yeah, I was saying they're really
so
pretty.
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty. Yeah, I was not dating you at the time, so.
Were we broken up during?
We were broken up during that time. Yes,
How
just
old
to give
were you?
the
I mean,
the
I feel
listeners
like-
an insight into our relationship.
I feel like that is common though. Like if you're just gonna be honest, be like, oh yeah, they're really pretty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's just making a statement, right?
Yeah.
Like you look at Tommy, like, oh, he's pretty.
Yeah.
You look at Steve, like, oh,
Yeah.
he's gorgeous.
I feel like Tommy's very pretty.
Tommy is beautiful.
He's
He's
those-
got like he's got
those red locks.
He's
He's got-
trying not to be right now. I think it's working.
He's like bleeding from the eyes, just like look, oh, just like the song. Oh my god.
Tommy has like, you know, classic looks. You know, like the Humphrey Bogart looks. You know what I
Classic
mean?
jazz
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Classic jazz.
Classic jazz.
There you go. All right.
Yep.
Billy, do you think it's time to introduce our guest?
Yeah.
Hey, I think you. Yeah. You
I don't want to
probably
be
should.
introduced yet. I want to remain incognito.
I'm going to introduce
Oh.
you anyway.
Oh darn!
Okay.
This is
What if they
marriage.
just never know who I am? Like it's ooh,
Cause I don't want the whole world to
see
see me.
me.
Because
'Cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am.
Who are you?
Rich DePalantino.
All right.
And I like to party.
We are joined by the lovely
Waff.
Julianna William DePalantino.
William.
That's my grandfather's name.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Let's change it.
Let's change that
Let's
back.
change that.
We are joined by the
By
lovely
The
Julianna George DePalantino.
Georgetown.
Like George
Georgetown.
Washington.
Julianna Georgetown DePalantino. Thank you, Tom.
Like the college.
So, Jules, what brings you? What brings you to the?
What brings you stateside?
What
brings you to
'Cause-
pool snack bar?
This is a lot.
because you usually live off the coast of Iceland, right?
Everybody's
Yeah.
looking at me.
Mhm.
Everybody has expectations.
I love this character. This character is my favorite so far.
Because you live off the coast of Iceland, right? Kind of near the Antarctic side of Iceland.
I'm actually the mayor of
Oh my
Searsville.
gosh.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So, you
brought
mind
my
if I call
gosh.
you Babe?
You can call me babe.
All right,
You might
nice.
kill
Let's-
Tommy now.
Graduate.
You guys might kill each other with laughter.
So, you've been on the show before. You're actually our first returning fourth member.
I
is
deserve
true.
that, I feel like.
And you're
Yeah.
returning though because you weren't actually a guest last time. You were filling in
Yeah.
For this
for
guy.
the great
Yeah. Yeah,
for the
you,
great Stephen Abraham Yardumian.
Yeah.
you did an amazing job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Anytime.
You did a very
kept
okay
him
job.
in check.
Yeah.
I did.
That's usually what we try to do.
Yeah.
I do that.
That's every
It's my
Monday
whole
night.
life.
Good.
It's my whole life.
It's
You guys
Your
got.
whole life.
You guys get like a little tidbit
Yeah.
of like
We
what.
just get a small snapshot.
A snapshot
You
of what
get
I go through.
you get the whole movie.
Like-
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole movie is big film. Yeah.
Been to the movies lately.
So
Give
what have
me
you
a
guys
ticket.
seen in the movies recently, eh?
Got my
Ooh.
50
I saw your
cent
Tinder ad recently, actually,
Capiche?
sir.
Oh, wonderful. Joshua Popcorn Seed.
ticket. I saw some jazz. I don't know what that voice was.
That was really
I
good.
don't know what that voice
That was great.
So I think something unique about having Julianna
Mm.
Georgetown on our podcast
Yes.
is this is usually a male centric podcast.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And we have
Yeah.
we have a unique perspective this week on life.
Here I am.
Yes.
We do.
I'm your perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any
The
questions
double
that
X chromosome
just-
perspective.
you're kind of dying to know?
About wait, I have questions or you guys have questions about
No.
me,
You be silent
the
and we ask the
infamous-
questions.
the infamous me? Because I do
Viva
feel
las
like
questions.
I do feel like I'm a bit infamous because you guys do talk about me
It's
every
true.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm kind of a mystery. I'm kind of like I'm like
We're unveiling the mystery now. Is
I'm
that
like
what's
I'm
happening?
like the fourth like
The
what
fourth
do,
wall.
what do they call you guys?
Stooge.
Amigos.
Amigo.
We're the three amigos.
They
We're the-
call you
we're the-
guys hosts, right?
Oh,
right.
Oh.
Hostess.
So, but I'm like the
Wow.
fourth
Chili's.
host.
I was
That's
gonna
like,
call Steve Martin.
but I'm
Mm.
here in my spirit because
Yeah. Mhm.
you know what
You
I
could be
mean.
Billy Crystal if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like they're
I
not
like that.
listening to me. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
you
mean,
were
they're not,
listening.
but-
Get back,
Oh,
Rich.
wait, what?
That's part
What
of the
happened?
charm.
We're not the three amigos. We're the four whats.
No,
The
I
three
said
hosts.
I feel like because you
The what?
guys mention me every time, I'm like the fourth host, but
Yes.
I'm like an essence.
So now it's like
host.
4 hosts, and we have no guests.
It's like
It's kind of like that.
4chan.
Yeah.
But it's
it was kind
Yeah.
of like
and
that.
Rich is just getting comfortable.
you're
Yeah.
comfy. He's
Comfortable,
He's
Yeah.
lazy. He's the best.
For
He's
those who
rich.
can't see it right
He's
now,
smart.
I'm
He's
being
indubitable.
Rich's
disrespectful.
one leg is at 90 degrees to his left, and the other
Yeah.
one is at 15
Looks like
degrees
he's
to
about
his
to
right.
fart.
It's true.
It definitely looks like he's about to give birth.
Oh yeah.
It does.
I've given.
He looks
yo,
like he's got one
Let
foot
me
in a
just say-
stirrup, and the
Yeah.
other one is.
Let me
getting
just
there.
tell you
the
right
other
now.
one
Way.
needs to, yeah.
If
uh-huh.
someone gave birth in this position, that would be the most boss thing ever. That's just so chill. You're like, let me just push out a baby real quick. You know?
Yeah.
Smoking a cigar while you're at
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, do we have questions for her? Because I want to wrap this up.
I don't. So if
No-
you guys
no-
don't, let's
nothing?
just
Let's
yeah.
just finish it
Nothing?
up.
Yeah.
All right,
No
cool.
questions. If anybody, anything you want to ask me about Rich is also game. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Yeah,
I'm not
you guys
gonna
were
hold
talk
back.
about your marriage.
Is this counseling,
Yeah.
or is this?
Look, we should let people call in with their problems from now on.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. and then you joke
We need a call
about their problems
Yeah.
to make them feel better.
Yes.
Like joke therapy.
Right, joke therapy.
Joke therapy.
I've never heard
Yeah,
of that,
I
but it's
feel like-
awesome.
I feel like it
I
could
feel like
be
that
a
would
thing.
backfire completely.
Here's your treatment
Oh.
plan. Go,
Laugh more.
Go pee-pee.
Cry harder. No.
We don't connect with anybody. We just tell them to go and do funny things.
We
I don't
can
know.
desensitize you
yeah.
like we desensitize ourselves with humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Oh my gosh.
So Jules.
Yeah. I mean, what were you gonna?
So Tommy.
I mean,
So rich.
who's what?
So me.
Steve.
Oh, I'm nervous.
So Steve.
Yeah.
So Jules.
What's
So
Juliana.
Hmm.
So
So
Tommy.
Tommy.
So what?
Okay.
so
So-
Guinness?
I can already tell
Shish.
people are done.
So Vox.
I know
You can hear
the
it?
text I'm gonna get from my
Yeah.
sisters.
Like,
Yeah,
hey.
We're
they're
just
done.
like, you gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we keep doing that, would that mean that your sisters would stop listening?
So
to the
what?
podcast?
So so what?
If we kept doing it,
Yeah. Well,
they would definitely stop.
So
Okay. So.
That was aggressive.
Wow.
So we should.
Just the way he
Wow,
said that.
you just want to
What?
drop them off.
No, I said we should. I was going to say we should stop doing it because they're very valued listeners to our podcast.
Yeah.
He got aggressive there. Don't talk about his sisters.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say,
You
they're
have
allowed.
sisters?
They're just allowed to text you awful things this week.
Okay, I
Alright?
like that.
And
yes.
I'm going to encourage that.
I will. Too.
What?
I'm
I was going to
encouraging that.
defend them. I was going to defend the Anna.
The Anna.
Yeah.
That's not what he was doing.
defend your honor.
Nobody believes you.
He's
Well.
Boston speaking.
I actually have
Was
something.
Karate Kid 2?
I actually have something I'd like
Yeah.
to discuss.
Please
Oh,
discuss.
well.
I do
okay.
too, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna go first. So also the other day, we
Ooh, preempted.
Well,
we got Steve again. We got Steve again.
I feel like
He-
this happens too often.
He believed me. He believed. Did I bring this up?
about the Coast Guard.
Yeah,
I think you did.
I think I did.
I
think
brought it up.
Yeah.
You brought it up, but I was like, yeah, I was
Oh,
in the
that you-
Coast Guard, and he believed me.
Well, wait. But you took two of your friends on this little trip with you too, who were
Did I?
who were going to believe you.
Who?
Hope and Val.
They were believing me.
I mean, Hope was.
Hope was
Maybe
no,
not Val.
no,
Val is very.
But Hope did say that
Uh,
I never mentioned it.
Tommy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
how are you doing emotionally today?
She
Yeah.
did say.
Really hoping that
she
you
did,
asked,
but
yeah,
I also felt
and
like she was following. Like, yeah,
just
yeah,
wrestling
you
through
probably
some
did.
just authenticity.
Oh, she was
sort of
following,
just,
but
like,
she also- she
authenticity
admitted
in the
that-
moment, so
That
to
you
I
never
speak.
said that before.
yeah.
You know, just sort of like
That
getting
probably
my
should have been my
truth
first clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been.
kind of jellified.
You know what? I'm just not going to trust either of you
oh,
ever again.
I want my
authentically.
truth to
It's
be like
probably
a
a good
gel,
thing.
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
body wash.
Yeah,
What-
exactly.
What's going on over
How's
here?
your emotions?
Excuse me. We are interviewing each other right now.
Yeah.
Guys, we're trying to have a podcast.
So
over
back
here.
out.
Is that
Hey,
what you're doing?
Will you two get out of your toboggans, please?
I just want to say that
And
emotionally,
instead come
I'm
join
growing.
us in
Yeah.
our 4-person toboggan.
Emotionally,
Yeah.
he is not the same guy that he was. He
Guys,
has grown
I'm
so
trying
much.
to create.
Get in the
getting
snow
huge
with us.
emotionally.
I'm trying to get a 4-man toboggan team to go to the Olympics.
Get
okay?
in the snow with us.
What are you talking about?
3 men and
Make
1
an
woman
angel.
on the Jamaican toboggan team. Nope, bobsled. That's a different. Never mind. Continue.
So wait, wait a minute. You're trying to organize this?
You guys ever had cherry cheese pie?
Go.
Cherry cheese pie? What? Have you had the cherry cheese pie?
Cherry cheese pie, real good.
It's
We are
real
good.
good. Real good.
We've just destroyed this podcast.
We have.
Yeah.
It's derailed.
We've
I
just
You
think
guys
you
are
guys-
talking about your
mile
feelings.
under the ground.
You guys say that every
You- you-
episode.
Tommy
You
and I interview
totally-
each other sometimes.
over.
That's
Totally
okay.
left Jules and I out to dry.
It didn't matter.
Well,
though, right?
we were having
Our
a different.
our emotions are running dry.
Yeah, but it didn't matter,
Yeah.
right?
we were
It
having
did.
a different podcast over here.
Yeah.
There's multiple podcasts within
This
this.
is the one.
podcast.
You're right. This is the
Podception.
one where you're trying to guess each. You're trying to guess each other's birthday. What did he say? What did you say?
Podception.
Podception.
The podcast.
The podcast within a podcast. Hey, will you guess his birthday, please?
His birthday. His birthday is June. His birthday is June 11th.
It's not.
Tommy, your birthday is
Okay.
June 11th.
All right, he's actually right.
Very close.
No.
June
But you
12th.
said 10 days.
9 days.
Okay.
You forgot how many days.
It's June 10th.
June 10th.
June 10th is your birthday.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was going to be the day that Pam married Roy on The Office.
Ooh.
Aw.
Yeah, but then she got cold feet and she didn't go through with it.
Hey,
That's right.
and that's what life's all about.
That is.
Getting cold feet. not
Getting
going
cold
through.
feet. You put your feet in the ocean,
Yeah.
you get cold feet.
That
Yeah.
was interesting talking about your wedding
Yeah.
And he was worried that you
Yeah.
got cold feet.
Yeah.
It's true.
But it was really just a song issue.
Just the
it
miscommunication.
was just
The
a song
piano
issue.
player.
Yeah, it was our organ
The
failure.
organist.
organ failure.
He just kept playing, but you needed him to stop, right?
Yeah, we needed him to stop
Yeah.
and then start up louder
Yeah.
for her entrance.
Go even
So it was
louder.
actually a little worse than that. Is what happened at first was
Yeah, what's your perspective on this woman?
so I was back there with all my bridesmaids, right? And I was hyperventilating. I wasn't thinking about leaving at all. I was just like, wow, like this is the
It's
day.
just a moment.
Like
Yeah.
this is
So you
this
were really
is actually
ventilating.
it. Like you planned 6 months for it, and it's here. I mean, but you also planned your whole life. You planned for this, and then
Yeah.
now it's whoa. And I was just like,
Yeah.
really like freaking out.
And
But
you were just like, yeah, just a normal day.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, and you guys played video games. I think
It's
that like right before.
And
We didn't talk about that.
backstage, we played
didn't
video
talk
games.
about
We
that.
played Rocket League before
We
coming
did.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So chill.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
don't know
think-
how.
So one of us brought an Xbox.
I was very nervous
4
though.
controllers.
I was freaking out a little bit in the beginning of the day. Were you there? It was you and Andrew, wasn't it? That like met me at the apartment.
Yeah, I think so.
It was.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have selfies.
You do.
I
Yes.
Cute.
Naturally.
Yeah.
yeah.
We should share those.
We should
I-
share them.
I'll put them somewhere that all of us can see 'em.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
so anyway,
Yeah.
so we're back there,
Yeah.
and
Babe, can
then
you put a little more depth in your voice?
we're back there.
There we go.
Yeah.
And,
what
uh,
happened next?
and then they sent a couple of the bridesmaids, you know, and then
Yeah. There's a couple of bridesmaids. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Sacré beer.
Oh my gosh.
so then my sister Lauren, she's standing next to me. She turns around and she's like, "Where are all the bridesmaids?" And somebody was like, "Well, we sent a couple of them down the aisle."
Yeah.
To see how it would go.
They're the guinea pigs. Let's see how it is out there.
She's like, "You don't send them until the
Scouts.
bride is ready."
Yeah.
And so she's like, "I guess we're doing this, Jules. Like, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm freaking out, but yeah." And so then the rest of my bridesmaids go, and I'm standing there with my dad, but then the guy doesn't do what he's supposed to do. So the whole thing was choppy start to finish. It was like first 2 went, then the rest of them went.
Yeah.
Then there's like a 4-minute gap,
That's right.
and
there
then
was a
I
gap
came.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't
It
it
was-
funny how much
That's
like
right.
prep goes into a wedding? But like in every wedding I've ever been a part of, like the rehearsal is the shortest part of the entire
Oh, yeah.
event.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
really funny that like, you prepare months for this thing, but like the actual thing itself, we don't really prepare for.
Yeah.
Like we just wing it.
True.
Like that's just
Yeah.
culturally what we
I
do.
know.
Very true.
And
Yeah.
Prepare as much as
I
you
don't know
want.
if I've ever been to a wedding where it's gone seamless either in the ceremony.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
something always happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like somebody dies.
I wasn't frustrated about it, to be honest. Like I had a very chill, like I was pretty much like at the end of the day I'm married, so
That's the goal.
Yeah.
like
That was the goal.
And married to
As
the
long
love
as
of your
both of
life.
you are
It's true.
alive and married at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Did you ever see Runaway Bride with Julia Roberts?
No.
No, isn't that the one where she just keeps running away at the altar?
Yep.
That's such a weird cultural weird thing.
Yeah. Is that ever really happened? I want to know if somebody's actually run
keep-
away from the
keep
altar.
the cube down just a little bit.
Oh, sorry. We were getting really into each other for a second.
I feel weird all the time. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I
Oh,
don't-
we're getting ready for Christmas in July.
I
We're
get
gonna have a Christmas
I get
episode.
phlegm when I laugh
Yeah, we
really
are.
hard.
We're gonna give each
That's
other
I
gifts.
mean,
cool.
like 6 months from now, but yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Christmas in
Sure.
July. July.
In Chile?
Christmas
Don't you
in
hate
Chile.
when people pronounce the month with this like kind of ch in front of the month, like month of July?
Yeah.
Month of February.
To February. To February.
July. Give me a pork sandwich.
Oh,
Oh
man.
well, I don't know if we've gotten to any of the topics
No,
yet.
we
were
haven't
talking
yet.
Not
about.
yet.
Well, something
And
we
we're already like 20 minutes in.
Well, here's
We just so far. all
I
we've
have an
covered is
I,
me.
so I have something I want to talk about. Like,
Let's
I'm
talk
really
about
glad that
things.
Jules and I got married.
Oh yeah.
But something that like aggravated me a lot was like at our reception, like all of my bridesmen, they all danced with Jules at the reception. Okay,
He
like,
killed them all.
That was cute, whatever.
Yeah.
Inside of me though, I got very angry, and like
Yeah.
I wanted to kill them.
You want to
Like,
kill all of us.
I wanted death to
All-
all of them. But
all
then
9
I,
of us.
But then I remembered.
He snuck through, but like
yeah.
he survived.
But then I remembered. Oh wait, they're my friends. Can't kill them yet.
We would have become the ring wraiths.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what.
Exactly. And I don't want that to happen.
You would have had the one ring.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Now,
Don't
in
die.
fact, I think that was your your groomsmen gifts.
oh yeah,
all of us.
yeah, I gave you guys.
You gave
ring
us
rings.
rings.
One ring to the Lord.
Now,
Okay.
but you know what? I held back. But
Yeah.
then I found out something else that made me
Yeah.
want to kill one of my groomsmen. You know that?
I definitely
Really?
told
I
you
want to
this
know when you found out.
before
I
we
wanna-
got married. I
We were
know that-
Okay, I was
Yeah.
I was curious about that
Yeah.
because you've never mentioned this.
And let me
I've
just
never
tell you
mentioned
something.
it either.
And let me just
I mean,
tell you
to him, I
something,
have.
Steve.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah,
You should be counting your lucky stars, man. Okay?
I was
Because-
last night.
Because I found out
So I fall asleep.
years ago when Jules and I were just
Yeah.
dating that you went out on a date with my bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, two.
Yeah, 2 dates.
2 dates.
Yeah,
it was
and
only
then
one
Yeah.
date.
Was it?
We
I
only
don't
went
like
on
how you
one
guys don't
date.
remember it. It's really insulting to
He
each other.
doesn't
Well, no,
remember.
it was Froyo, and then what was the other?
We went for Froyo?
Yeah.
Just you and me?
Yeah, there was a Froyo place in Jenkintown. I think it's closed now.
Oh, was it?
I
called
think you might be
Froyo?
getting
Yeah, I think it
me
was called
mixed up with
Froyo.
one of the
Froyo by
other
Steve.
girls.
No,
No?
no, that was definitely you.
We went on that date
Yeah.
too?
Now
Yep,
here's
I
the
remember
thing.
that.
I don't appreciate when men date my wife and then stop dating them.
Yeah.
Well,
we
hang on.
wouldn't have
Let's
been able to
preface
get
this.
married.
Let's preface this. We went on 2 dates, and then I ghosted Jules
Yeah,
did.
I don't
Yeah,
appreciate that.
because
Yeah.
I was a
Why
complete
didn't you keep
idiot.
dating her?
Why didn't I end up?
Yeah.
The real question is, how do you feel about us being on the same couch now together?
Oh yeah, that's.
Do you feel a sense of
Sitting
competition?
next to each other, getting all
Do you,
close.
do you feel emasculated, Rich?
I feel I can hear my blood rushing through my veins right now.
You
That's
can
how
hear
bad
the
it
war cries of your forefathers.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Uncle Bob.
No, but I will never forget. We went to this we went to this this place called Tomato
Yes.
in Glenside for
Yeah.
pizza.
Tomato.
But you, first of all, you did have me buy my own slice of pizza.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
remember that.
You did.
I did.
And
Okay.
then you ghosted me.
And then I ghosted you.
So let me get
when,
this straight.
when really I should have called you and told you.
It's okay. I
It wasn't.
forgive you.
Yeah, in the stars. But what? Well, you were gonna say something?
You take her out on a date
Yeah.
You did-
Yeah.
and you make my wife pay for her own pizza?
Pizza?
If you were to take me
Pizza?
on another date
yeah.
today,
Yeah.
tell me how it would be different and a step up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And be careful now because her husband is in the same room as you. How would you
Okay.
wine
This
and
is
dine
cross-
my
Oh my
wife?
gosh.
This is cross the
I've
line.
never. How would you wine
would
and
you
dine
dine-
my wife
Great
right
question.
now? We just
I
crossed
want your
into,
best.
we
Dude.
crossed into strange movie territory.
Next time we
here.
all hang out, you're buying her
Oh
pizza.
my gosh.
You're making up for that, man.
I'm making up for that slice I didn't buy.
Yeah.
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 I deserve that slice.
Every day I think about that slice.
Well, okay, so I know some women are not as traditional in terms of like if you're going on a date, you always the guy always pays, right?
Yes.
So sometimes it was like, okay, if we're just hanging out, we're walking around. Was it Keswick?
Yeah.
Because
I was like, okay, we could probably each pay for our own thing on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand the idea that I probably should have paid.
Yeah,
It's
you
okay.
should have done the gentlemanly thing, dude.
see, dude, I'm
Hey, why
like
don't you
incapable
sit
of that. Like,
Why don't you sit up?
Sorry.
He's a problem.
He is a problem.
He's a problem
Oh my gosh.
every day. No.
Sorry.
I'm gonna.
I forgot where I was for a second.
Yeah. Please
That's
bring
how
yourself
I actually
back.
know what I thought I was going to the bathroom because that's how I go to the bathroom.
So I'm interested. Were you supposed to call? What were you supposed to say?
Oh, yes.
What were you supposed to? You were supposed to call and say what?
What
would you have wanted to hear?
No, I mean just communication. Any
Yeah.
communication would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
good.
Which
But it's okay.
you called me, and
Did I
and
call you?
and you called me. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I called you.
Yeah,
Back, and I was like, "Hey, what?" I
You were
do,
like,
I
"That's
do
not
vaguely
cool."
remember.
you were.
I
Yeah,
do.
you were like,
I do remember. I
and-
just
and I
remembered
felt
that.
really bad
Did I?
because I was a complete moron.
Yeah.
No.
What did I
cool
say?
that
Was I a
she
jerk?
called you
Was
then.
I
No,
mean?
no,
Okay.
you were in all of your right mind to be able to say those things
No,
to
but
me
was
when
I
I
mean?
didn't call you.
But was I mean?
No.
Okay. I wouldn't want to be mean.
This is really funny. What? Just watching you react. It's just making my day. Oh my gosh.
And then we have another friend who took you out to prom. I
We
don't like
do.
that either.
Yeah, what's wrong with that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Jerk.
Eric
prom
Weir.
can be
Yeah.
And
Eric
I went
Weir.
to
prom
prom.
Yeah.
can be like just
Yeah.
friends going though.
What's
Like,
Yeah.
I went with a friend.
He liked
I
me.
went with my dad.
He did like me.
Oh really?
But
Okay,
then, but then he also did
yeah.
not communicate with me, and then right after that, he started
What
dating
is it
somebody
with
else.
you two?
But it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, I want to say I wouldn't do that today, but
Yeah, because I'm married to her.
well, not to. I mean, just
You
in-
better, unless
to
you have
another
a
woman.
death
oh my
wish.
gosh,
unless you have a
I'm not gonna go ghosting another
Death
woman. That's what I'm
wish.
saying. If I were dating somebody now and I wouldn't ghost them, I would just
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, hey, that's
yeah, you
I
would
feel
not
But
ghost
listen,
my wife.
I
well,
feel
yeah.
like I remember. I feel like that conversation is coming back to me, and I feel like I remember being like something like, "Hey, just so you know for the future, just let somebody know, like
you said
one
that.
way or the other."
You said that.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure. I
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure
I
you
remember
did.
that now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive you said that.
But I think I was nice.
I feel like you were.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I care about.
Well, now that we've embarrassed Steve,
You know what's also
Oh my
weird?
gosh.
It's weird that we never have talked about that with
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
And we've been married
I
almost
was
5
waiting
years.
for you to say something.
oh yeah,
You've been
oh
waiting
yeah,
this
Years that you
whole
were dating
time?
Jules.
oh yeah,
I was waiting.
oh yeah.
You were waiting this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting.
Wait,
I
I
was
want
like,
to
all right,
know.
all right, Rich.
Whoa!
I have a question.
You just
Wait.
take your time on that.
So how did this come up? Because this came up after the last episode.
Yes, it's true. It didn't. I don't know how it came
I
up.
don't know. I'm not sure.
I feel like you brought it up the other night.
I feel like he's an instigator.
that was
like
it.
that.
Oh, I am an instigator for sure. I love
You
to
are,
instigate. I
yeah.
love I see the gate and I'm like, I want to instigate.
You want to
Yeah.
stir that pot.
Yep, I want
Yeah.
to.
Instant pot.
Insta
You wanna
that
stir
gate.
that pot.
But as I was saying, I was trying to segue here very professionally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now that we've embarrassed Steve, what are
Yeah.
some embarrassing stories that you guys have that are very funny? But
I have
but
another one, too.
embarrassing
I have
story.
another
Oh, you do have another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but continue. Somebody else go.
Somebody go next. Give him a break.
Who wants
As
to go
I have a
first?
panic attack.
I just want you to know I've forgiven you a long
Well,
time
thank
ago.
you.
for
I
that.
I just want you to know that I've.
He is not. Rich is not.
Rich hasn't. He never will.
He'll always look at me
I
differently.
want you to know, Steve, that I
Hate you.
Yeah.
hate you, bro.
You hate my guts.
So, Tommy, embarrassing story, go.
Go. Now.
I got a couple. I have a couple wet my pants stories.
Mm.
Love those.
But when you were like 3?
No, when I was like, I want to say that I was maybe 4th grade,
Oh.
like
Mm.
old enough for it to be like pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember I
sure.
had to pee really, really, really bad one time at a camp, and like you weren't allowed to pee outside basically because
COVID.
you're not in the woods.
Yeah.
You're like we were like at a basketball court or
Oh.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's like 2 trees nearby, so I'm like, man, I'm about to die right now, and the camp counselor's trying to razzle dazzle us over to go somewhere else, and getting really mad that I'm not following, and I'm kind of looking for a place to wee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see these trees. Like, all right, I'm just do this really quick. Like, I'm about to like wet my pants,
Yeah.
pee,
Mm-hmm.
and I do that, and then the girl counselor like goes looking for me, and walks nearby, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not. I gotta hide what's going on right now. But I wasn't done peeing.
Oh
Yeah, and then
Did you just spray her?
and I was wearing tan khakis.
no. Oh no.
Oh
No.
I was wearing tan
Just like,
khakis.
get away!
Oh.
Yeah.
And I just remember like trying to pretend or just like make it as if I didn't notice that there was like a large, huge circle of urine on my pants, and we were walking back, and I think I just told people like, oh, I got sprayed with a squirt gun. Like
There was a super soaker.
there were super soakers.
Oh,
that
that's
day.
good. Okay.
But it was
Okay.
just like,
And it smells like
interesting
urine.
how somebody just like sprayed you right there
From a
in
waist
that
down.
shape, but it smells horrible. Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to die.
Wait, so
I can imagine.
she didn't say anything?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 3rd or 4th grade. That was awful.
She probably did. She knew. She just didn't
She
want
had
to
to
say.
know,
But
right?
She knew.
since
She
then,
just didn't
I have
say.
a
She just
bladder.
didn't want to deal with it, you think?
Like I can hold
I think she
pee
didn't want to make him
for
embarrassed.
an
yeah.
ungodly amount of time.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to
Yeah.
every day in high school, I would not pee at school all day.
You would just save it the whole day.
Yep.
Wow.
Go to school, pee
Wow.
before I go, then pee when I get home.
Wow.
Wow.
I
dude.
have never had a problem with public bathrooms.
Really?
No.
I do with pooping.
Really?
Just straight up.
Nothing comes out when you
So-
try?
Like I just don't have to poop usually.
Yeah.
My body's like nope.
Your body holds it. Yeah, holds onto it.
Yeah,
You
let's
get
put
any
that-
pee shyness in any scenarios?
I do. If I'm in a bathroom and there's no dividers, man.
Yes.
Oh
Same.
boy.
That's
We talked about this, the pee trough.
Oh yeah, we
talked
did
the
talk
pee
about that
trough.
already.
Yeah.
We can't regurgitate
Yeah,
it.
Well,
yeah.
but
No,
there
no.
are single urinals that are right next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
not-
There are
not
urinals for
dividers.
single people.
Yeah. They have signs
You
above
can
them.
meet-
There's
Yeah, this is
single
for
urinals.
someone who's in a
there's-
relationship.
Meet
yeah, in
hot
relationships,
signals.
married.
Meet
yeah.
hot singles at the urinal.
Complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Some of my
Um,
best friends I've met at urinals.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Ted Danson.
Oh, Ted Danson's son.
Yeah, Ted Danson's cousin.
Ted Danson's cousin.
So
Today.
speaking of urinal story, so in high school, I had this chemistry teacher, and I don't know what was going on, but for some reason, it would just so happen to be whenever I would go pee, he was in the bathroom. Okay,
Mhm.
That's so weird.
so I was the only one in the bathroom. He'd come in, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, Rich. First of all, don't talk to me. I'm peeing." Okay,
Yeah.
but for those only listening, I highly recommend tuning into YouTube so that you can watch what I'm going to do. Okay,
Oh boy.
so
Uh-oh, I'm nervous.
he would.
no.
He would come up next to me.
We have to
okay.
censor this?
No, we don't.
Okay.
He would come up next to me. There was like 8 urinals lined up. Okay.
Mhm.
He comes to the one right next to me.
Dude, you need to like
No.
file a charges.
I feel
against
like
this
I
guy.
should have. This is how he would pee at the
Oh.
urinal. Okay.
That's a lot of yellow flags.
He would take his pants
No,
off.
no.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
That's no.
That's
Dead
a common occurrence
serious.
at Phillies games, I will say.
Yeah. What the heck?
Okay.
You get people standing like 10 feet back
Yeah,
with their
but
hands
that-
behind their backs.
I feel
I
like
feel
we've
like-
moved into possibly criminal territory.
Also, I
Oh.
think that. Well, I don't know because maybe that's a small school, but I feel like shouldn't staff have separate bathrooms?
Yeah.
I agree.
think so.
Like
Yes.
especially if they're teachers.
Absolutely.
I
separate
totally agree.
bathrooms.
Yes.
Faculty bathroom.
But it was
You
very
don't want to
entertaining.
run into a teacher in a bathroom. No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was weird. But you know what? We would talk about it at lunch and thought it was hilarious. So it was entertaining.
And
for
you
me.
were eating a ham and cheese at lunch? What?
ham and cheese, pierogies.
Pierogies.
Oh, we had pierogies at lunch sometimes.
You ever go to the pierogi
Really?
kitchen?
Yo, pierogi kitchen is fantastic. I didn't have pierogies until like after high school. I don't know. What
Oh
it
wow,
was.
you're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway,
pierogies at school though.
yeah.
Hey,
We
We had
quick
them.
question before
had
we
them.
You had
leave
them
this
too?
topic.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, we were gonna
Where
change the topic.
can a guy or a gal get the best ribs in the area?
Ooh.
Like barbecue ribs.
Oh. Oh,
My,
down in Philly, there's a place. I think
Jerry's
it's on
dad.
South Street in Philly. There's a. I think.
Are you serious?
Anyway, it was years ago
Really?
at this point.
Seriously, it's insane.
But
Okay.
there was
So
a
good.
very
smoked ribs that just
good
fall off the
barbecue
bone.
place.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Jerry's dad, he
Jerry.
he
You
will
listening, Jerry?
boil the ribs for hours, like
Boil.
and then puts them in the oven, and then grills them,
Wow.
and they just fall off the bone. The barbecue sauce he uses is just the bomb. It just tastes so good. But let's get
Sounds
back
like
to
a lot of work,
embarrassing
but
stories.
So worth it.
Embarrassing stories. Let's
Yeah,
stay on
because
track.
that's our first of 5 topics.
Yep.
No. We talked about dating. You and Jules dating. That's
Oh,
two.
that's right.
We're
did.
two topics
I,
in.
I gotta check
Yeah.
these out.
Boy.
Okay.
Girl.
So mine, real
Okay.
quick.
While,
My
the
story.
old man over here is checking things off. Of
Yeah, I know. So
I got it. Wait,
I'm,
hold on.
I'm losing my hair.
Wait,
so.
hold on. I gotta check it off my list.
so when I was in high school,
I don't believe this.
my two
Do you believe
friends.
this?
I do.
All
My
right.
two
do.
friends were learning to drive stick, and I get car sick. Okay,
Oh.
so and one of my bright ideas, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be super fun. So like, he was like, yeah, you want to come with me? Like, yeah, sure. So I sit in the car. They're driving sticks, so they're shifting, and the car's just going like every time like they shift because they have no idea what they're doing. Okay, so I'm just getting so car sick. So we pull over to this restaurant to eat pizza. I start to feel a little better, so I eat some pizza. We get back in the car. We're going through
Oh, my.
Bluebell, and he's just flying. Okay, he's going like 60, and it's like a 35.
Oh no.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like in the passenger seat, just like
Kill me
oh,
now.
I'm so sick. So he gets pulled. A cop comes up. pulls
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the whole time he's gonna come over here, and he's gonna see me, and he's gonna think I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Because I'm only a kid. I was like 18 at the time, you know. So, cop comes over. He's like, yeah, you're speeding down there. And he looks at me, and I'm just sitting there like, I look at him, and he's like, are you okay, kid? I'm just like, yeah, I'm just car sick. And he's like, okay, you sure that's all it is? I'm like, yeah, I'm just really sick. So he's like, okay, I'll be right back. He goes back to his car. And you know, like, you're not supposed to leave the car when you're being pulled over.
Yeah.
So
Oh no.
I feel it coming. I gotta throw up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I'm not the kind of person to throw up in front
He
of people.
doesn't.
So I gotta
You gotta go over the edge.
So I feel it coming. So I open the door and I run. So I'm
Not
thinking
the
at this
smartest
point,
thing.
Oh, like run. Oh,
I run while the cop is in his car
oh,
doing reports.
No.
So in my head, I'm thinking like I'm for sure getting a breathalyzer after this because I just threw up. So I run over and I just
Also, you're
puke my
lucky
guts
he
out.
didn't like shoot you or something. Just
Yeah.
saying. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
it's
you're-
true. That's true.
Or chase you. I don't know.
It's true.
Or chase you. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
didn't chase you.
Yeah. None of that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
actually just super nice, but I was super embarrassed because he runs over to me, and I just throw up right in front of him, and like on like near his shoes. And
Wait, you ran to him?
I ran away from him,
Into his arms?
and then he's like, "Are you okay?" Then I walked over to him, and then I threw up again.
Oh, you
right
threw up
in front
again?
of him.
Oh no.
And I hate throwing up in front of people. Like I lock the door.
Yeah, I do
when I'm-
too.
Yeah, I cannot. She wants to comfort me, and I'm like, nope.
No,
Nope.
but no, it just makes me nervous because I don't know
Yeah.
how sick you are.
Right,
And as
right.
a WAF, I want to make
Right.
sure that you're okay.
That's my wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was embarrassing for me.
Yeah,
So that's that.
I understand.
Wow. Well, so what happened? Your buddy get a ticket
He actually just got a warning.
for 25
After-
over the speed limit.
20 over the speed limit, and after
Wow.
all of that,
All of the beat.
and I,
and all of the pizza.
luckily he was a
Did
really
you get a
nice.
breathalyzer?
No,
No?
I don't know
Wow.
why. I think he just didn't feel like doing reports on it.
Probably not.
You know, my friend who's a cop. Oh, he'll remain nameless for now.
Yeah.
He often tells me like, "Dude, I don't feel like doing that. I don't reports." So
Yep.
yeah, so that was my whole to do.
Wow.
That's such a classic, though. I have to say, like, that's such a classic rich thing to do, like, decision to make. Is like, hey, like, you know how car sick you get.
Yeah, I
like,
did anyway.
every time when he was a kid, every time we would go to his grandmother's house, they would bring bags with them in the car for him to throw up because he was so car sick all the
Really?
time.
Wow.
But hey, let me get in the car with my friend who's learning how to drive stick. Like,
You know what that is though?
that's a classic rich decision.
It's because I'm super extroverted and I love people, and it takes a lot for me not to like, especially during that
yeah,
time. I
when
was
you're
like,
weighing
I'm gonna
those
do whatever
two
it takes.
options, you're
I'm gonna do
just
whatever
like,
it takes to get to this. Yep.
What do you
Yeah.
What do you do about theme parks and rides?
I can't ride them anymore.
Okay.
Really?
I used to love
Oh,
roller
man.
coasters, and then
No.
all of a sudden one day,
That's tough.
I went on this roller coaster that was like the biggest drop I've ever been on, and I got this feeling in my stomach when I did it. It wasn't upset. It was just like this anxious, like the feeling of like everything lifting, like when you're dropping, that feeling. And that feeling terrified me. And ever since then, I can't really go
Poor
on roller
guy.
coasters anymore. It's a
Feels
shame.
so
Sad.
good.
How about you, Tommy?
I know. I used to love it.
It feels
It's
so
kinda
good to
the
be
same.
terrified every
Yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah, I used to love it, man. I used to sit on the roller coaster and just
Yeah.
keep going around, around, around. Can't do it.
I couldn't go on roller coasters until I was like 15.
Really?
It was like a it was like psychological thing, but my I was at our 6th grade graduation trip to Dorney Park, and we were allowed to bring like one family member with us, and and my grandfather comes with us, right?
Yeah.
And he's probably like 60 something at the time.
Uh huh.
He thanks. He goes and rides the rides.
Dude, are you still talking? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So wait, your grandpa rides the rides?
My grandfather rides the rides.
How old is he?
I'm sitting down
just riding it.
watching them go up
Yeah.
on the
and you're
with my 12-year-old friends who are just like,
How old is he?
I don't
How old
know.
is your grandfather?
he was 62 at the time.
How old were your 12-year-old friends?
12. But like they're trying to be like, hey, you gotta come with us. You gotta try this. You gotta whatever.
You got Tommy. You got him.
I got Tommy.
You got Tommy.
That's revenge, son.
Yeah, it is. That was really good.
I think your listeners should know that whenever it gets real quiet, that means somebody's
I
cracking
mean,
up.
somebody has died.
Somebody's lost it, and they're practically on the floor.
No.
Anyway, continue. So wait, so your grandfather's old dude, and he's doing, but you can't even do it.
I can't do it.
That's hilarious.
That's
man.
actually another embarrassing story. I have another one.
Uh-oh.
I keep remembering. They're all flooding back. They're all flooding
Do
back.
you ever cringe now thinking about
Oh,
things
yeah.
like that? Oh man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I go
I do
back
that.
and I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Like oh shoot. Oh, you're such an idiot. Yeah.
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 Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, Jules, do you have?
I do. I have
Yeah.
another. So I had a lot of peeing stories when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I can't, for some reason, my brain automatically goes to peeing stories. So
They're
I
the
don't
easiest
know.
ones
This
to remember
isn't
here.
as, maybe you guys had enough of my peeing stories, but, here's the next one.
Yeah.
The next.
I don't know, Rich. Do you have
Chap.
enough? Have you had
Yeah.
enough of your wife's being stories?
Never.
So my sister was having a party. I think I was like 16. So actually, I had peeing problems growing up. I didn't. This is also really embarrassing, but I own it because whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what? I didn't stop wetting the bed until I was 15. So there we go.
Hey,
Oh my
There
God.
it is.
You know
There
what
it
I mean?
is. You put it
Loser.
out there.
do you have rubber sheets?
What?
Rubber
The
sheets?
rubber sheets.
Oh, we had that over the
Yeah.
mattress, and
Yeah.
then I wore adult diapers.
Yeah.
You didn't know that.
What a loser.
I couldn't control it.
You didn't know
Yeah.
that?
I didn't know that she wore adult diapers.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wow.
If I knew that,
Wow.
things may have been different.
I have one real quick pee story and another pee story. So one time a lot of times for some reason, like sometimes I'd go a little while without wetting the bed,
Yeah.
but then other times I would wet through the adult diaper and soak the bed.
Oh my god.
And
Wow.
a couple of times, like I was at a sleepover one time and I soaked, just soaked it.
Soaked your friends.
Oh no.
But that's not as interesting. This one,
Wait, that would probably be embarrassing though.
it
right?
was really
Oh, yeah.
embarrassing. One time we went camping, my family, we're all sleeping in a tent, with our sleeping bags, and we're with another family too. And I soaked my sleeping bag.
Oh no.
And so
Oh.
we had to like air it out and all that jazz.
At least you know it was clean. Ton of ammonia in there.
Yeah, it's true.
But like then obviously the other
Antibacterial.
family knows that I
Oh.
wet the bed, But the
I feel
most
Sorry.
We've
the most
come to a very tense moment in
Yeah.
I don't know.
this is an intense pee stories by the WAF.
Full of a talk.
The most embarrassing I think one was my sister had a party
oh yeah.
and we were playing badminton outside
Good.
with him, and I think I was like 16. And we were playing badminton. There's a bunch of
Only a
like
Sith plays badminton.
there's a school near us called Westminster
Okay.
Seminary,
Gotcha.
Right.
I know that place.
and she
Yep.
went there, and there was
Yeah.
a bunch of seminary students
Wait,
who
your
were at
sister went
this-
there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, she did. Did you
Is
go
that
there,
Laura?
No.
Lauren?
Lauren.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Did you go there?
Wait,
no.
what's Lauren's last name?
Elbin.
It was Vis at the time though.
It was a while ago,
Huh. Okay, that's cool.
but
Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah.
But she-
anytime, guys.
she had a party with these guys. They were really funny. They would try to drink a beer and smoke a cigar with one hand, and they would try to play badminton while sitting in a lawn chair. So they had the badminton in the one
Oh my
hand,
gosh.
and they were trying to do this. It was really
Sounds like something
funny.
you would try.
Oh yeah, I would totally do that.
So I I started laughing and I soaked my pants, so I bolted inside. Just out of the blue, just bolted inside. I went upstairs and changed. I didn't have any extra underwear, so I wore like my sister's shorts and no underwear. And I went back out, and literally within 5 minutes, I don't know how I had more pee in me, but I soaked my pants again and had to run inside
Oh no!
again. And I'm like,
Yo,
I don't
our
know
poor kids.
if they caught it the first time, but
Hopefully the kids didn't hurt my bladder.
Yeah.
hopefully.
No, hopefully they'll
That
hurt
ran in
Alex's
my
bladder.
And,
family.
hopefully not Alex's bladder.
That's like amazing.
A couple of my cousins did similar things.
Huh.
Yeah.
The pee-pee
Wow.
will really get you.
It does. It'll get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll get you.
It really did.
Hey, we got to move on to our next.
I'm
If
sorry.
we're gonna get
Yeah, sure.
no, that was good. Good
Yeah,
story.
we
That
gotta
was good
move
story.
on to our next topic.
We gotta do the topic.
Lasagna.
Is the topic
Yeah.
changed?
It is.
What's the next topic, guys?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
wanna talk
We
about?
have a few.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, he's
gosh.
going. Oh, now
Oh yeah,
he
we
left.
need our
He didn't need to leave.
He used to have it right near him, and now he...
Hey Tom, you want to give me another beer?
While you're at
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, we're not recording or anything. Let's just have him go grab a beer for you.
I,
Praise the Lord, he is so good.
Thank you. Oh man,
you can always count on Tommy.
absolutely.
We're going to start having a highlight reel on our Instagram of all of our musical bits. I'm
absolutely.
gonna start doing
Ham and cheese is so darn good.
Wait. Okay. So are we moving on to current events? Is that our next topic? I don't know which one is next.
I want to talk. Well, gosh, I don't know.
What do we got?
We got like 15 minutes.
Okay.
The
What do you want to talk about, Steve?
economy, it's broken.
What does it say down there on your checklist?
What's your FICA
It-
score?
Let's talk about. You want to talk about Jeremy Dewitte,
Yes.
and
Let's
then we'll do.
Does he
some
do
current
it?
we'll
events?
do some current events
For
Yeah.
sure.
Does it do it?
So, Jeremy Dewitte. Jeremy
The
Dewitte.
what?
For people who don't know, you can find him on YouTube. There's so many videos of
You
this
can
guy.
type in Jeremy Jeremy.
Wait, Jeremy Hewitt? Jeremy Hewitt?
Listen to me.
Jerem is me.
Listen to me. I am the CEO and host of this
I don't know.
podcast. You are all my minions.
Nah.
Okay, now we're in the tense situation. All right.
Thanks, guys.
What just?
This episode is sponsored by Brooks Brothers. You're gonna like the way you look.
Everyone went ham at the same time.
Oh, that was fantastic.
So Jeremy DeWitt.
Now we all know who he is. We
Yeah.
know how to spell it. We know know
Wait.
the intensity with which
We know how
he
to spell it.
exists.
Jeremy
We
Hewitt?
probably don't actually.
So anyway,
Yeah.
if you look
continue.
this dude up, he
Anytime.
lives in Florida. He has a company that he started called Metro State.
Ah, Florida.
Yeah, of course, the Florida man.
Florida.
So basically, he is a cop wannabe, and he's been arrested multiple times for impersonating police officers. He has this company where they escort funerals. Okay, it's a funeral procession escort service. The guys that do this, including himself, they look like cops. They have a whole utility belt. They carry mace. They carry pepper ball guns that look like real pistols, okay, especially when they're holstered. They have badges. Their cars say Metro State on it with a badge, so it looks like the police. They have flashing lights. So this guy constantly is getting himself pulled over. He's been arrested so many times for this. He is now in court facing up to 80 years in prison for doing this.
All of the charges compounded on each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
it's insane.
wild.
It's just super entertaining to check him out on YouTube because he constantly is arguing with the police and saying that he's obeying all these statutes and he quotes the number. He's always wrong. He quotes the wrong number and doesn't say it right. But yeah, it's very entertaining. Highly recommend looking it
So
up.
I want to know, did he ever try going out for the police in his district?
I don't think he could because he is also a registered sex offender.
Well, before that.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he did or not, but also he's used to impersonating law enforcement and military because he also claims that he was a former Green Beret in the Army. and
Sounds
that's
like
not
your
true
dream job.
to be a fake cop.
This guy.
Yeah.
By the way, you want to go out with me sometime?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Saying it wasn't the answer
Hey, you
you're
got a
hoping
maybe.
for.
Yeah, I did. I got a maybe.
We'll
So
see.
that's my little tidbit for the day. Highly recommend checking it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we can ease into current events.
Yeah, because that one
Yeah,
was
should we?
boring week.
What happened?
Oh,
She's just
God.
called my topic boring and weak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you had more to say, but you kind of
He kind of
described
dropped
all
off,
of that
right?
I did.
before the podcast started.
So like we didn't really react to it.
I shouldn't have even brought
we
it
should've
up.
been
really
like-
good at acting.
So, yeah, because you would have had to make a fake, genuine
Yeah.
reaction.
Tommy, give us your fake reaction.
That's not that good.
Yeah.
I can see through that.
Oh,
Guys, here's my
Oh,
exciting
whoa, whoa,
story.
whoa,
we're learning.
All right. Well, that was good
Our
reactions.
listeners have
Those were
learned a
better,
lot.
better reactions.
So,
It's
Jules, what current events do you
Check mark.
Caillou.
Tommy, it's time for current events, I believe.
It's time for current events.
Current events.
Dum
Uh,
dum dum ba dum bum bum.
Practice topic change.
Topic change. Remember when you used to have the keyboard right near you and it was much easier?
Yeah, I don't. This is not working.
Yeah, he has to get up off screen and do it.
He needs a secret button.
And now it's time for a topic change.
Oh,
Let's bring it down a bit with a topic change.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that
all it's gonna get in the
current
camera is
His
his
leg.
foot.
Yeah,
Kicking.
I love it.
All right, so current events.
Love
it. Okay.
Jules, what do you
Okay.
have for us?
I have. What? I don't know what. Okay. Man returns Bob
Fishman.
Dylan album 48 years late.
Wow.
Yep.
I feel like at that point, why don't you just keep it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Or
Howard
sell it.
Simone checked out Dylan's self-portrait album in
Great album.
1973 from the University Heights Library and just recently returned it along with $175.
That was the
Is
late
that the
fee?
fines?
That's not fine.
Maybe he's just. Maybe this is like an end of his life, kind of like I want a clean conscience.
Maybe he
kinda.
heard about the
Yeah.
Blockbuster VHS and he didn't want to get arrested.
Yeah, we talked about that actually.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like the kind of thing people do in Ohio. It's,
Yeah. Ohio
Yeah.
sucks.
I mean,
You know
they're
what I
just
mean?
like,
Yeah.
man, what can I do today?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
my lack of accent.
Oh, I got to take back that Bob Dylan album.
There's nothing else to do.
Maybe tomorrow.
so I can have
Ohio's
something
one
to
of
do
those
tomorrow.
places I just would never want to live.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Especially
don't
since
know
Aaron
why.
Ullman
I
came
mean,
from there.
Cincinnati
Oh,
and
that guy
Cleveland are
sucks.
literally
Yeah,
the
hate
only
his
places to go.
Is there anything pretty in Ohio?
I've driven through Columbus. Columbus
the Rock and Roll
literally
Hall of
lasts
Fame
for
is kinda
about
cool.
30 seconds.
But that's all they got. Like that's the only thing to go see in Cleveland is the Rock and
I'm
Roll.
kinda-
Hall of
I
was
feel
kind of
like
a Cleveland
Ohio
Indians
is where
fan.
people go to
Really?
disappear.
There are beaches though on Lake Erie there.
Fame. That's stupid.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, bro.
Yeah. I don't want to go to a beach
Why
in
not go to
Ohio.
Erie, PA, which is actually cool?
Erie, PA is nice.
Just go over the border to the Erie instead
Wasn't
of.
Josh Grabowski's wedding in Erie?
It
PA?
was.
It
Oh, yeah?
was.
Yeah. And it was on the lake.
Did you
It
guys
was.
go?
We did.
Not on
Awesome.
Lake Erie. On Lake Erie.
Lake
No.
Erie.
Was it on Lake Erie?
Lake Erie.
No.
Lake Erie.
It was
It
on
was
Lake
near it.
Supremacy.
Lake the
Lake
lake
Supremacy.
Lake-born identity.
Lake-born identity. Yeah.
Lake Supremacy.
Lake-born identity.
We need tense music again.
It's the lake supremacy. I don't like that your keyboard has been swapped out for a drum.
I forget. It was on one of those lakes.
I like it.
Most lakes look the same, so.
So, babe, what other current events do you have for us?
Okay, I also have cheese photo leads to arrest of Big Cheese, drug dealer in Liverpool.
So you know something about this, don't you, Steve?
Big Cheese.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, you did
no,
have something.
you have the article.
Oh, I do. I said how
No, I just heard about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
British detectives tracked down Carl Stewart after identifying his fingerprints in a photo of. I have dyslexia, so just hold on 1 second.
It's okay.
I'm gonna figure this word out. Stilton. Jeez.
Are you hearing what he's?
What?
What is it? Not Coca Cabana. What's the? They play that. Oh.
I feel like you need to get up on your chair and get the
What song is that?
thing in the
I
thing.
don't know, but it should be our theme song.
Like, get up on your chair.
I think it's copyrighted.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know that that's gonna work.
This isn't... Oh my gosh! He's gonna fall backwards! He's gonna fall! If you fell,
I don't know.
if you fell, I might have died.
Can't appreciate that, but as Tommy was playing, the microphone was coming closer and closer to him, and he had to pull away from the microphone to the point where he was almost into the drum set.
Fireman ready.
So a
So
drug
he
dealer.
he got caught because he was touching cheese at the supermarket.
Yeah, and I think it sounds like they got the. So hold on, let me.
Now, was it shake cheese?
Oh, ew. L.
Hey,
Okay,
your friend though.
Yeah.
She calls it shake cheese. I think
She
I know
does.
who you're talking about.
yeah. So
Yeah.
a friend of mine calls it shake cheese as well.
Boom.
Is it that
For
French?
the same reason.
Yes.
This was the crazy thing. She's like, yeah, because they gotta tell the difference between the bad garlic or bad Parmesan cheese and the actual good grated stuff.
Yes.
I'm like, I have never had to explain that reasoning to anyone in my life.
100%. Because you know what? You could be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna order grated cheese for Instacart, and they bring you some shredded cheese stuff. I want shake cheese.
You know they do call it grated and shredded Parmesan.
I don't like
Those
that.
are two different
That's
things.
stupid.
It's true. Do you think at Olive Garden, what do you order? Do you order shake cheese at Olive Garden?
No, because I know what kind of cheese they have.
That's the wheel. They do the wheel thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's Parmesan either.
Good, sorry.
That was good.
Stop burping
It's a
on this
seltzer.
podcast.
It's a seltzer.
Okay, great. It's a seltzer. It's a seltzer.
It makes me
Oh
burp.
my.
Well, friends,
I have
I think
good
that's
burps.
that.
I think that's how we're gonna
I
end
think
that
we gotta
one.
call it.
yeah.
It makes me burp.
So to all our listeners and all our viewers, thank you so much for all of your support. We are super thankful for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to us. Comment on our videos and our posts on social media. Get to know us. And that's that. Closing time. It's closing time in the store. The doors are locked. All the employees went home.
Waste your time on me.
You're already the voice inside my head. That's for the Blink-182 fans out there. Jules, thanks for coming, Jules.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Jules, no thank you.
Wow. Can't believe you would say that.
Rich begged me. Actually, he bribed me. Yeah. I didn't want to.
That's it. That's all we got.
Don't want.
That's all it. That's all it is. It's
That was
done.
all she wrote.
Chantez-le-moi, j'aime vieux, le merci, chante les voix, en gênant les mots, la route je vois ces mers, je me fous la croix, j'aime toi et non la moi, comme je vois gars. That's
What's
French.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure all of that was actual French.
What's the name of that song?
No, I'm just making words.
You were
up.
just making up words.
Je me vieux monsieur. Oh, merci, monsieur.
I mean, you said
Très
j'aime.
bien, monsieur.
You said j'aime toi. That's like.
Is that a word?
It's almost like I love you. It's kind of close.
Right.
It's more. You have to say. You have to say the T. The TU before. But okay. All right. We'll just let Tommy serenade us out.
J'aime toi les vous, j'aime aussi les bons d'amour.
I want some
Oh.
food and wine now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Some
starving.
cheese.
I would
Some
actually
straight-
love
some
to be
shake
in
cheese
France
and
with
wine.
the man with
Shut
the
up.
guitar singing, eating food outside.
Yep.
Like wine and steak outside.
Or in San Antonio on the Riverwalk, they do that. They have like mariachi bands
Do they really?
in a boat going down playing music, and it's echoing.
Yeah, in
like, throughout the
Kensington, there's this guy with this cheeseburger thing, and it's
With no teeth.
Doesn't seem like the same thing at all. At all.
Well, friends, we must end
Okay,
this.
now we gotta go.
I like to say, hasta lasagna. Don't get any on ya.
Hasta la fuego, la
Shanghai.
flama.
Oh, I have one for that. Hasta la fuego. See you in San Diego.
Ooh!
Oh, there you go.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks so much for listening to the How's This Good for Anybody podcast. We certainly hope it brought you laughter, joy, and sadness.
And thank you to our guest, Julianna DePalantino.
Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to us on all of our social media platforms. If you're not sure if we're on it, just search us. That's HTG4A or at How's This Good for Anybody podcast. See you next week.